Oh my god, Khaos again with another deck profile, and this time I'm showing my Rank-Up Ice Maiden deck, one of the most unique decks I have ever created. I of course first created this deck for my Saga of the Seven Baryon Emperor series, of course for Merag, but of course since there are not enough water winged beasts, you have to pretty much mix them with sharks. Especially because of Cyan Orca, which can summon itself if you have both fish and winged beasts on the field. So yeah, this deck has become a lot better from last time, especially thanks to Blizzard Thunderbird and some other cards, but this deck is still not as great as I want it to be, because of course there are not enough cards that can modify my opponent's attack for Ragnar Zero and Ragnar Infinity, which are of course the key cards of this deck. So let's go at this deck then. 2 Cyan Orca. It's effective that if I control both fish and winged beast type monsters, I can better summon this card from my hand, and then I can declare a level from 3 to 5, and then all the levels of monsters I currently control become that level. But I cannot activate the effects of any other monster but than water monsters that turn. So basically it's really good for your XC summoning plays, make your rank 5s or rank 4s. And it's a 2200 attack beater as well. But I only run 2 in this deck because 3 gets really cloggy at times. Then 3 Blizzard Thunderbird, which can pretty much discard a card, summon a water winged beast from our hand and graveyard, and then you return this card to your hand. So a pretty good card, made water winged beasts kinda better, but unfortunately, like I said, there are not a lot of them. There are only, like, other than Blizzard Thunderbird, there are only 3 level 4 ones, so we definitely need more of them. Hopefully Konami releases more of them, but probably not, because of course Merag wasn't really a very important character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexal, and yeah. Then 2 Blizzard Falcon. Its effect is very irrelevant. Of course it's just another water winged beast. Because of course I don't use any cards in this deck that can modify my own monster's attack. Then 3 Aurora Wing, which was one of the best water winged beasts. The second to Blizzard Thunderbird. Basically, when it's just to a battle, you can spell summon it back once per turn. So not too bad, I guess. Then 1 Sephiroth, which is the only non-water winged beast I run, just to spell summon it from the graveyard by returning something like Bird of the Mighty to my hand, or even Finish Chain, so not bad. Then the Shark engine itself, 3 double fin shark. Of course, I don't think I need to explain it. I have explained this card's effect many times in my past shark deck profiles. So it's basically like Wolf Bark for fish types. Then 3 Shaper Shark, which is a Constellar Khaos for fish decks. And 3 Angler, which can personalize itself if I control a water monster. And 2 Mammoth Shark to search out my fishes. So that's the monsters. Then spells 3 Rank Magic Quick Khaos to rank up my Ragnar 0 or 101 to my Khaos numbers, Khaos number 103 and Khaos number 101 of course. So of course then Quick Khaos is the best rank up in my Shark deck and in this deck, the Ice Maiden deck. So yeah, it's just really good to change your opponent's effect. Then 2 Instant Fusion, of course, just to get that fish or winged beast to the field for Cyan Orca or for Xyz play. So I think it's pretty important, of course, because like I said, there are not enough water winged beasts to use in this deck. Then 3 Bird of the Mighty. Of course, this deck is based on Ragnar Zero and Ragnar Infinity, the main Ice Maiden, so need to modify your opponent's attack, so you're able to use their effects. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't found anything other than Bird Mighty to use anything permanent. So yeah, unfortunately that's the case. Then one salvage, recycle my water monsters. I only run one because it of course can get Chloe, and I don't have any room in this deck for a second one currently. Then 2 4-mana lands to protect my monsters, and can even combo it with Ragnar Zero if I want. Then traps, 1 morning, compulsory evocation twice, bottomless trap hole, 2 dimension prison, and 2 phase chain. I guess maybe I should use breakthrough skill now, but I think it's really good, of course, also return it with Zephyrs and use it again. Then extra deck space is really tight, unfortunately, but what can you do? It's always like that for me, it seems. Except with some decks. So Instant Fusion Dark Deep Sea Shark, it's a level 5 shark monster, and of course mostly if you have a Winged Beast but don't have a fish type monster on the field, for Sun Orca you can just use Instant Fusion to summon it. And of course combos well with Shaper Shock to make a rank 5 Xyz monster. Then one Marvelous, which is a Winged Beast Instant Fusion target. So if you don't have fish, you don't have Winged Beast on the field, but you have fish type monster or Sun Orca, then you can just summon this. And for our rank 4 Xyz plays. Then Xyz monsters, of course, full armor Crystal Cell Answer, which of course can be summoned by overlaying over your rank 5 water monster. It's like a big monster and can negate all of face-up monsters effects until the end of the turn. So yeah, pretty good. Then the key card of this deck, Chaos Mana 3, Ragnar Affinity. Basically when your opponent's monster's original attack is different from its original attack, then you can basically inflict damage equal to the difference, and then you can banish the monster, so really good. And it has similar effect to Chaos Mana 101, that when it's destroyed, when it has Xyz material, it comes back. But it can attack that turn, so yeah. Then Chaos Mana 101, South or Dark. I don't think I have to explain this card. It's of course my second favorite card, my favorite Chaos number, and all that. Then rank 5, now 94, Crystal Zero, Polar Ice Princess, which is basically like a shrink on leg, so it can also combo well with Ragnar Zero and Ragnar Affinity, but it's very rare that you can get both to the field. Then on Ice Princess Zerort, it's the only deck pretty much that can use this card. It can pretty much make your opponent's monster's attack point 0, which of course combos with your Ragnar Zero and Ragnar Affinity. Then of course the key Xyz monster of this deck, number 3 Ragnar Zero, which of course if your opponent has a face-up attack with your monster that whose current attack is derived from its original attack, you can destroy that monster and then you can draw one card, so really good also to maintain your card advantage. Then 2 Sator Arc, number 101, of course, really good. And the last Xyz monster is Ice Beast Zero Fine. Of course, this deck can also summon it. It's pretty good. So, this was my Rank-Up Ice Maiden deck. I really like this deck still, even though it hasn't been that successful for me. But I really love it for its uniqueness, and yeah, it is pretty fun to play. So hopefully Konami releases more Water Winged Beasts, so this deck can become better, because I really do want to actually take the Shark engine out of this deck, so this deck can have a life of its own instead of relying on the Shark engine. But for now I have to use it, of course. So this is it for this deck profile. For now, goodbye and Khaos out.